Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. We got Frank Zappa. Now, Frank Zappa, as I understand, Frank Zappa had this unorthodox, alternative musical method. But based on what I've seen, was amazingly talented. I'm not going to stop mentioning, there was one that I did, I think the second one, where he was just mostly playing guitar. I don't even think there was, if there was lyrics, it was like a word or two, but he was just going off on the guitar, and he was killing it. He was killing it. The talent is definitely there. He wasn't. There was definitely a method to his madness, and I say this a lot. I've said this a lot about him. There's definitely a method to his madness because he's definitely talented, man. He was talented. May he rest in peace. May he rest in power, of course. Frank Zappa will live forever. I'm keeping him alive now. So without further ado, this is Frank Zappa. This one's called Apostrophe. Now, before we do, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button if you like this video. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Let's get right to it. This is Frank Zappa. This is live. June 21st, 1974, a year before I was born. This one's called Apostrophe.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, I'm going to stop this right there, guys, and I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say that. You see that intro? I've heard it somewhere, and I probably heard, I'm a hip-hop head, as you guys may already know. So I probably heard it in one of the samples. I'm sure that Frank Zappa has been sampled by a lot of hip-hop DJs and has been sampled in a lot of hip-hop songs. I don't know any, but I know that part. I definitely heard it before.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys, you know, when I look at this, man, I think to myself that back then, it seems like music back then was exercised with such humbleness. It's like the interpretation, the meaning, and even the purpose of music seemed to be so much different back then. It's like Like they practice it with such humbleness. It's like without a care in the world. Like music, the purpose of music was actually back then for the simple purpose of just unwind, to have fun, the Friday, Saturday nights, forget about work, forget about the problems, leave that shit back there and just listen to music and just unwind. It's like when I see music like this, and even I see the environment, the whole aura, the whole mood, the whole energy, it gives you a sense of humbleness and freedom. Look at Zappa. Ooh, see, look at that. See that part? That's another part right there. Do 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 doom, do do do. I've definitely heard that. Whether I've heard it in, like I said, I've heard it in hip hop songs and stuff like that. That was definitely sampled by somebody. Yeah, that sounds dope right there. Oh my God, he's killing it, man. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. You know what's crazy? That pretty soon we're gonna be calling this human music. That was incredible.
Jeff Simmons on guitar, Napoleon Murphy Brock on tenor sax and lead vocals, Tom Fowler on bass, Ruth Underwood on bass drum, Chester Thompson on assorted drum, George Duke on keyboards.
I love Frank Zappa's voice, guys. He had this crazy, like, he has like a weird voice, but it's awesome. Frank Duke on bass. Frank Duke on bass. Electric guitar. He had a nice voice, guys. Guys, that's crazy. That pretty soon we're gonna be calling this human music. Yes, I said it because it's gonna come a time, guys, where, and me and my wife were just talking about this today, where it's crazy how the next generation or in the next 2 generations, their favorite artist is gonna be probably an AI character. And people are just going to be coming up with albums, but the album was going to be made by AI. So it's going to destroy everything that music was made for. The purpose of what music was made of. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to get into it much. But anyway, this is human music. This was human music. This is what we call when music was actually made by humans to be felt by humans. I can't even say. I'm lost for words, guys. But anyway, guys, let's keep the music human. As long as we're here, let's keep it human. Let's keep it for us, by us. Let's keep it strictly that, guys. And guys, anything Frank Zappa, send it to me, man. Frank Zappa's amazing, guys. Frank Zappa's amazing because Frank Zappa, he was a weirdo, but he was a talented weirdo. So everything that he did, it was like it entertained you, it made you laugh, but then you could tell that he's serious about his music and he's serious about what he did. So guys, anything Frank Zappa sent in my way, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Peace, love, and God bless.